Everything was going on in the face of the police.
The police was here when it was happening.
The police were here when it was happening. In the face of the police. The people were lighting fire. In the face of the police, the people chucking rock. In the face of the police, the people surrounded my place.
And the police, you identified some of the police officers that were here?
The main person that led the team here is Vimo.
He's a police?
Yeah. He's a deputy anti-robbery boss.
For this zone or for the entire?
No, for Liberia.
Okay, for the police. Okay.
Yeah. He led the people here. He gathered the people in the process.
So they didn't come to rescue?
The police brought the people for the people to implement the instruction from the president and they kind of rescue. Before the police came, we were able to continue the situation.
Okay.
They couldn't move in. But when the police saw that they couldn't move in, that's how the police decided to give them backup to come in. I got evidence that my former security Abu Keita was leading the team. And they saw him. I got evidence. They saw him. I got evidence.
How did it start? I'm interested in how did it start, right? Okay, so they come here, everything.
Jefferson Koji said,
what triggered it?
They're poking to open a market here. Jefferson Koji.
Ah, okay, that market.
So Jefferson Koji decided to walk. Yeah, that war you go see Yekeh. You know that kind of raw way of behaving. Passing, he say, I live in the swamp, always cutting the president, so the people take the roof from one man.
What?
Market chicken?
So I don't know why the people be undermining their own government. I don't know why.
You say will be? They put undermine their own government already. Look, Ambassador, we will be taken to the Hague. All the people that are doing anything will be arrested. What the people want me to do is to surrender the CDC. Ambassador, we are no. I cannot be your citizen. Don't waste your time. The Speaker of the House told me that if I don't surrender, this is what will be happening to me and I will not be protected. You saw the
last time.
You saw the exchange between he and myself in session, right?
Yeah, I followed.
I wanted to go punch him. Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
Now what you need to do? You know,
so I can't join CDC. What are you wasting your time for? I was not yesterday. I want to go grace the occasion of Senator Dillon.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was invited by Honorable Kezulu, my colleagues, that I respect highly. We went there grace the occasion. The people come and say, "Oh, Jefferson College said the Montana want to go here and I want to eat it."
So you actually came and met it happening?
When I got here, after he left, when I got here, then I saw all his MCC boys.
In affairs, like MCC,
Le Dumadu, Le Shaka Ver, you know, bikes the guy. Yeah. The mission want to get rid of me. But they don't know how I left from here about 12:30 to 1 in the morning. Because I was setting in for my gate. When the people come from the way, I saw your chong. The people come from the way, I saw your chong. They repair them, they poke in from the way, in the face of the police, they put chong in. When they saw that they couldn't make it anymore, now the police decided to bring them in. And Vimo brought them in. Vimo led them all in here to spoil all the things. Went into my office. Came here to people that are renting from me. The people renting from me, they're not living with me. Looted the poor television.
Yeah, I went
looted the poor S-bus.
I went all in the apartments.
Are we back in the war days?
I mean, look, the scene. Even more appalling, more than even war days.
How about the street lighting from your compound?
Vimo boss it. The police officer be quite upright. Yes.
Yeah, so the place can be dark.
So the place can be dark. Vimo boss it. So where are we heading to? You think I'm going to go take complaint to the police? The police have resolved already that I should be killed. Wow. When they call the police spokesman, he said a lane issue. So lane issue coming to busting people property, coming to loot my TV.
So all the tenants in the lane issue?
Yeah, all the in the lane issue.
I mean, honestly, you know,
you see how small they are?
My concern is, in the midst of other days, has the police even come in with these statements to take pictures?
The only thing the police say that they call me, I didn't go there, so I challenge them.
Nobody's supposed to come on the scene.
No, I challenge them. I agree. I challenge them to show me the telephone number that call me. Then I will bring my call log in the public. Let them see the telephone number. The police have become a fashion police.
So if I ask that you are going to sit on the file, formal complaint.
No,
you know something
the police not credible.
No, for the record.
No, the police not credible.
No, just for the record.
I'm not wasting my time. The police
Then
not
how
credible.
are you going to press
Kolubah.
charges?
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something today. Ambassador, we are understand violence. He came to power by violence. He understand violence. The opposition need to put themselves together. When they put 10 right, we 20. That the only thing, Ambassador, we are understand. Everywhere they put go to turn rap. You can't open your market, you say you build. I'm not bothering you. Why bother my house? What you want to show? You saw when Ambassador, we have seized my twins. The baby passport, he said he will prove to me that he president. You see how irresponsible that man is? That's an irresponsible man.
But what got the president here into this?
Because I refuse to join CDC. I can be a CDC. It's not possible. Look at me. Do I look like somebody to go chong rap? All the CDC are chonging rap people. I can chong rap.
But they bring the opposition down to be the ones chunking rap because they don't say.
No, the people get the state power. Liberal politics, African politics is done by Facebook and having press conferences. You understand what I'm saying? Enough is enough. Too much is too much. When the opposition put together, we can continue it. We can continue it. But we got people in the opposition that are diplomats. So maybe we need to send them as ambassador in Guinea, ambassador in Freetown, to go there and be ambassadors. You can't come to somebody that came to power with rudeness.
Okay.
Somebody that came to power with force. Somebody that told casket every day. Then you say you want to be diplomat. Diplomats can't work in Liberia here. Opon don't understand. The reason why Opon is behaving the way he's behaving is because our leaders are diplomats. And the country heading to nowhere. Our people will keep suffering. You see how many passports they post already? From the time Ben speaking, I say, Ambassador, we are a criminal. Prove it wrong now. Is he not a criminal? From day one, I've been telling you, Ambassador, we are a criminal. Is he not a criminal?
It's still not justified. That doesn't
No, it would not be justified. The day he said the country will be justified.
So
for the level of vandalism we are seeing.
Sorry, let me just speak to that. It may sound funny, right? But a lot of things that are happening, they're not isolated situations. They are related, right? And it's good that I came here. Actually, this is the first time. I don't know since I took over the secretariat of the COP. We haven't met. This is my first time seeing you since I've been secretary general of the Council of Patriots, right? And at the COP, we still very much have your interest. That is why I'm here. And I'm sure yesterday you were our chairman on the advisory council, Dylan. Yes, so that's why I came this morning to ensure that everything that's here is documented. We may not want to trust the police, but ultimately, to hold that accountable in the future, we need to present evidence that we actually have been documenting against them.
Okay, let us bring the report from Grange then.
Right? Exactly. Did we file a complaint? Yes. No. They may not do anything swiftly. They may not do anything immediately to remedy it. But let's get it documented. Let's provide a record. Because the way you say the man going to the Hague, right? You say they're going to the Hague. Where you carrying to the Hague on? You need to document it. That is it. Let's document everything. Everything that's happening right now, let's document it. The issue of the passport, if nobody took track to document everything that's happening, we probably wouldn't have known about it. All right? And the passport issue, I don't even use the opportunity now to speak to the passport issue. That thing, it is so serious, but I don't know how people are taking it. It is so serious that Liberians who will have to travel on their regular passport will be so scrutinized at airports. They will be so embarrassed because the world now knows that our passport is being sold to criminals, to terrorists.
Honor Ambassador, we are regime.
Exactly. So right now, when citizens are traveling out of the country where they are supposed to be protected under the international treaties, they'll be treated differently. Somebody will put a quarantine and do a lot of background check. You know, embarrassing our travels.
Won't link you to.
You know, then on top of that, we sent someone into Mexico. You know what Mexico is to America. You know what Mexico is renowned for when it comes to drug trade? That's a drug capital of the world.
Nigeria, man.
And they will have someone carrying our diplomatic passport there with no serious start to that country, right? To appoint or to commission an honorary counsel to any country, there has to be clear evidence that that person has strong ties to that country. There's no evidence that Ocho has any ties to Mexico.
You
know, so the people, instead of leading right now, they're not interested in leading. They're interested in bringing more chaos, because in chaos, nothing can happen. So they were blaming on the chaos in the country, or we didn't do that because the country was chaotic. So my own angle, they keep documenting the people from time to time. As we do it, we document it, we amplify it. We do it, we document it, we send it to everyone around the world. Our foreign missions, we send it there. That will even help us to take the men from our hand fast.
Yes.
I can tell you for a fact, the way Georgia are in this country and people, they don't mean well for their country. And the violence they're trying to perpetrate from time to time, it playing to their favor. They're not you. Because in the North, they don't do anything. They don't blame it on the North. They're trying to look for an excuse to not work. Right? There's the only government I know says about an adult that in the morning, all the government officials on Facebook ready.
Wow.
But I am expecting.
Our money, but nothing to do in the offices. Nothing to do in the office. Let me I'm working with COP. Ain't say I just on Monday. Because I'm going to do serious work at the COP. I'm going to sit down and do strategies on how to make COP a very strong, viable third-party institution in this country. So I get in the morning, that's my work. That's how I think. Because I come out official in the morning, check home. I never read on Facebook. Somebody will do Facebook like, no, go on Facebook or Joe will go, so I never follow you. What are you doing here in the office?
They're doing Zobo work.
What are you doing here in the office? So, Chief, let's document everything that's happening in this country so that will help us in our case to ensure this nightmare passes over us fast.